Here comes
Alright guys, this is DarkNagato doing another preparing for Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Today I'm doing Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. As we're getting into 7 more days until Marvel vs. Capcom 3 comes out, I'm gonna do this and then Marvel vs. Capcom and then Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And then we'll be done. You should already know why I'm doing this to prepare. Although the mechanics in this game kinda sucks a little bit compared to the other ones though. I mean, this game is good though, but there is pretty much some bullshit that goes on sometimes. So, for a little special, I decided to give my first opinions before the game, character-wise, because stages and everything are great, including the remixes. So, since this is Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, I decided to start on the Marvel side and then do the Capcom side on Marvel vs. Capcom. So yeah, I'll do that. Honestly, okay, before I even start, I'm gonna let you know now, there's gonna be one part that is gonna be fast forward, and another part that I'm not gonna do because Cyber Akuma pissed me off a lot. It really did. I haven't gotten to this game in a long time. The recorder is already slowing down my gameplay. And I was like, you know what? Fuck my life. I'm not gonna have this. So, Cyber Akuma, I'ma just might as well get humiliated now and just show you the death. The part I'm gonna skip is gonna be like a match and a half because for some reason the game started freezing a lot, and then I realized that after it got done for a while until it made another video, it was syncing out. So I don't feel like hearing that either. Okay, there goes part of the lag, but it's gonna be one part where it lags a lot. Alright, so I've seen gameplay of the boss Galactica, or Galileo, whatever his name is. Supposedly, I already knew when I heard he was gonna be the boss. I already knew it was like, okay, so it might be a little bit like Apocalypse-ish. No. He is going to be one of those, he is going to be kind of like Onslaught, where he's on the ground at first and then he turns into like this huge motherfucker that he already is. Something told me okay, there goes the sync right there. Something told me when they was going to put him on the game that he was going to be already cheap. And when I looked at that gameplay, I wasn't wrong. First, he's going to turn into, the first half, he's going to turn into he's going to start morphing into every single character. Not every single, but he'll stay in one, kind of like, who should be he in comparison to? Like, who used to morph all the time? This is a really old game that probably nobody really remembers, but it's a World Heroes, and the boss was a morph sinker. That's the only thing I can think right now. But anyway, that's what he does, and then when you defeat him, he's like Onslaught, he turns into his true form. That guy's moves and projectiles is so strong and so bad that he makes Onslaught look like Apocalypse. That's how bad he is. I'm pretty sure that any expert Marvel player will probably have little to none. It depends on how long you've been actually practicing or how long you've been actually on the game itself. I mean, if you're one of those people that just defeated Onslaught like it's nothing, then you probably have a little problem depending on what characters you use. Unless you're just gonna go back to your original team if it's still on there. Well, with all that said, let's see. I'll start with like I said, I'll start with the Marvel side, and I'll tell you who should be on there and who shouldn't be on there. I mean, not shouldn't be on. Well, there are a few characters I don't think should be on there, but I'm gonna just do my opinions and everything, and then tell you who I want to see on the downloadable content. So I'm gonna go down from this wiki list, which of course they start with Wolverine. I really saw nothing wrong with Wolverine other than him being an overused character, but I don't really blame him. I mean, he has excellent gameplay. Until Marvel vs. Capcom 2, in every other game, he was a top tier character, to tell you the truth. And probably one of the most top used characters in the whole Marvel vs. Capcom series itself. Look at that line, Captain America. Huh. Moving on to Iron Man. Tony motherfucking Stark's one of my most favorite characters in the whole Marvel series, and one of my most favorite characters in the whole Avengers. I was glad that he actually made it, although he was kind of sort of cheap in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, but that's not the case here. And yeah, I'm glad he's on there. The Hulk, of course, another character that everybody expected and should have already been in there. I really honestly don't think at this point that Marvel will be the same without a Hulk. But then again, it probably could be the same without a Juggernaut. But the Hulk, you have to have it in there. He's one of them characters you just have to have in there. I don't know why. I guess ever since his appearance in this game, I guess he's been in like every other one. So that probably says something right there. Deadpool. I already know when this game comes out, he is going to be the most used character out of anybody. If not anybody, they will be the Marvel side. So I'm already expecting to see a lot of Deadpool. Honestly, I'm gonna be kind of pissed a little bit because I really don't want to beat up on him like that, but I have no choice. It's you guys' fault that you want to use him. Moving on, Captain America, my nigga. Captain America. Can't wait till the motherfucking movie comes out. I saw that shit at the Super Bowl. I was like, oh, yeah. No homo. Moving on. Thumbs up if you know what I was gonna say. Dr. Motherfucking Doom. One of the most badass super villains, my bad, I've ever seen. He has appeared in both the Fantastic Four and Spider-Man and so on. This guy was never a pain in the ass as a boss. I mean sub-boss. Excuse me. And is a very good addition to this whole thing. I have a friend who hates him dearly, but it's not really my fault. he pretty much plays the same like he always did though, but so kudos. Capcom. Super Skull, another Fantastic Four character. Now, my question is, why well, I don't have no problem with Super Skull, but you have all these Fantastic Four characters and nobody from the Fantastic Four. That kind of says something. Either that or they probably haven't thought of gameplay of them yet or something, but I find it very awkward that they have the Fantastic Four villains and not the Fantastic Four. Moving on. Thor. Another Avenger. Not too happy about it. I mean, he looks spammable, he looks spammable, but that's just me. Not that excited. He wasn't like that much of my favorite Avenger out of all of them anyway, so I can't really say anything. I do want to see the movie though. Dorma, whatever the guy is from fucking Doctor Strange, I'm not gonna really try to pronounce his name because I kind of forgot it. T-Back Spider-Man. Since I really don't remember much about him, I'm not really gonna give like a positive or negative opinion. X-23, not very excited. It looks like they wasn't trying to put Bone Claw Wolverine in there, or he's probably gonna be some type of extra characters or extra downloadable. Well, it is something, but it looks like they were trying to fill in the spot for Bone Claw Wolverine. Spider-Man. Fuck Spider-Man! Enough said. Magneto. Badass motherfucking villain from X-Men. Badass villain. MODOK. Surprised to see another Captain America character in there. Oh, after the Apocalypse, just enjoy like the fucking deaths I get with fucking Cyber Akuma. I shortened them all up. She-Hulk. My friend is indeed wants to use her to throw cars. Enough said. Shuma Gorath as a downloadable content character. He's worth it as a downloadable content character. Storm. Fuck Storm! Enough said. Phoenix. I don't know. She looks fucking cheap. Taskmaster. Yeah. I think he should have been a downloadable content character, in all honesty. Sentinel. Fuck yeah. Although Sentinel was a cheap ass character, I'm not gonna lie, I am a Sentinel fan. I honestly am guilty of using Sentinel, included in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, but not as a spammable character. Unless somebody spam me, then I had to spam back, but not really. And as for this date, that is basically all the Marvel characters. I will come back with Marvel vs. Capcom, and I will do the Marvel vs. Capcom, the Capcom side of the characters.